What's going on, YouTube family? This is King of Wands, and we're back here for another general spread. If at all you find that these messages resonates with you, either as past, present, or future energy, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I would really like to thank all my new subscribers, man. I really appreciate the love, okay? All the ones that's been tuning in, um, commenting, okay? Um, giving me support. Okay, I'm new into the tarot community, so um, I'm still learning also. But um, I'm just putting you know, my energy out here for other light seeds, for other star seeds, light workers, and earth angels. Okay, I feel like I'm being called. Okay, to do this. I have a big story. My journey was, um, you know, with a lot of, um, you know, things that I had to heal from, learn about, and move forward, okay, on this new timeline. So if at all, that part right there resonates with the collective, just know, you know what I'm saying, that I've been there before, okay? Um, with that being said, y'all, you know, I'm just gonna jump into the energy. I also just want to say, yesterday was pretty weird. I was out just going about my regular routine, and I noticed that I kept coming across dead animals. Okay, dead birds. I came across like three of those. Um, One was a seagull for sure. Another one was some sort of bird. I couldn't recognize it, and also a rat. Okay, you know, um, I really don't even know what that means. Okay, but maybe some of you guys have been coming across, the same things. Okay, so right now, um, I'm gonna ask, spirit, you know, what was these things that I was coming across? Okay, so once again, collective, only take what resonates. All right. If at all you find that these messages do resonate, please like, share, and subscribe. Okay, it helps with the algorithm. It helps to push the messages further. Okay, to other soul tribe members that's trying to find their soul tribe. Okay, um, with that, guys, we just gonna jump right into the energy, man. I'm gonna roll these dice too. Some just told me to get some dice and just roll them and see. Maybe this whatever number come out, maybe you might relevate with that number. Okay, so let's see. What's the number? Okay, somebody 11. I'm gonna roll it again. Okay, okay. We got. Um, you can look at it as two, or you can look at it as um, an ascended master number. Okay, 11. All right. But I'm getting like alignment. Okay, with something. Maybe that might be relevant to somebody. I don't know. I was called to do it. Okay. With that being said, guys, we're gonna jump right into the energy. Most High, the Divine, the Creator of all things, I ask if I tap into the energy, please give me a shield of protection, lead and guide me in the energy. Okay. Let nothing be of my own interpretation, but only from source in the messages and the downloads. Okay. Um. Also, I would like to ask, what was these um dead carcasses that I was coming across today? Okay, give me that message, all right, and as well as the collective, okay, because I'm seeking answers and clarification, all right. With that, guys, we're gonna jump right into the energy. I'm actually being called to pull from the Kipper's deck. Okay. Already saged and clean. Um, my cards. So we're just gonna jump right in, y'all. Once again, man, I hope you know you guys have been having a great weekend. Okay. Okay, Spirit. What is the messages for myself and the collective? I say, let's card out. Okay. We got a child energy. Okay. Now, um, this child could be you. Okay. Feminine energy. All right. Something about look what she's holding. She holds some sort of bunny or some sort of rabbit. Okay. You could have seen a rabbit recently. Okay. Um, the number on the card is 18. Okay. Um, 18 could be relevant to you. Okay. You could have a birthday on the 18th of any month. Okay. It could be the 18th of this month, whatever. Tell you how it resonates. But also you could be a life path 9, okay? And with this white and pink that she has on in this bed, um, you could have had some sort of vision or dream, okay? A particular about a rabbit, okay? Or something. Okay, that's what it's giving me. Okay. That ain't gonna resonate with everybody, right? But take what resonates and leave what doesn't. What else did? Give me some more there. Next card out is the expectation card, okay? And this number represents 28 represents a completion, okay? It goes to 10, which is 1. Um, this is giving me like a new beginning, okay, for a feminine energy, okay? But if you're not a feminine, if you're a masculine, it's also giving me, masculine energy, okay? That's in expectation of a new beginning, a new start. Or this feminine, okay, on this expectation card could be expecting a child, okay? Now this feminine could be 28 years old. It could even be a masculine that's in expectation of a child, okay? Some of y'all might be giving birth, all right, on the 18th of this month or any month, okay? But with this 28, it's 10, it is October, okay? So something about October 18th be in expectation of something. October 18th collected. What else, Spirit? What's this? Okay. Hayana. All right. With this Hayana card coming out next, um, it's giving me kind of like some sort of like discovery or something. Okay. Or future energy. It could be future energy because with this 25, it goes to a 7. 7 in the Cheryl deck is movement, like forward movement energy. This is an energy that's sitting still, okay? This could be future energy to something, okay? But we're going to get into it. But this right here, with this expectation card being followed by the child, is giving me that somebody, oh, wow, that's the message. Okay, look, collective. All right. Okay, it could be a divine feminine, okay? That's balanced, that's gonna have a child, okay? Possibly this month on the 18th, Okay. And the child that's coming into this world, okay, is is an ancestor, okay, that's coming back through his line, okay, and this ancestor was like Hyana, or this child could be some sort of person that's coming through, okay, this divine feminine with high spiritual rank, because this is a Hyana card, okay. This is like you know, when you in war and stuff like that, and um you know, attached to like that type of stuff, and like you know, you have Hyana, like, so this person is that's coming into the world is most definitely is gonna be like a some sort of starseed or earth angel, okay, or some sort of hierophant energy, okay, some sort of judge, some sort of like spiritual judge. And Spirit said, if you happen to see a bunny or a rabbit or something like that, okay, while you're looking out your window, okay, minding your own business, just in thought, if you see a bunny rabbit, this is your confirmation that you are pregnant, okay, you're gonna have a child, and this child is of a high honor um lineage, okay. Wow. Now that ain't gonna resonate for everybody, but that's a side message for somebody. Okay, with this false person, it's giving me that this child is coming into the world, okay? The child that you're expecting, divine feminine, that's in high honor, okay? This child is coming down to expose a false person, okay? And with this 8 um on the deck right here, this is like karmic, like justice to some sort, okay? Or it could be a false person that's claiming to be Hyana and that's claiming to have a child, like faking a pregnancy to trap a a divine masculine that is also Hyana. Okay, that's what it's giving me as well. Wow. And if you look at the cards, you got 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that number could be relevant. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, Mayor's at the bottom of the deck. Okay, something about a false person was in some sort of marriage. Somebody discovered that this person was a false person. Okay, that ain't gonna resonate with everybody, but that's for somebody. Okay, yeah. Look at this courtship. Whoever it is, divine feminine. Okay, that you're pregnant by. Okay, that you're in a courtship with. You guys are gonna have a divine child. You're gonna have a divine child. I can't make it up, man. Okay. One of you guys, whether it's the divine masculine or the divine feminine, whatever this union was, it's protected. Because with this four is like protected energy, okay? It's also giving me that this child is going to be protected from some sort of false person, okay? You would be surprised, man, um, like how much people know. You know what I'm saying? Like if they know your information, you know, all they got to do is look at your birth chart, okay? And they see stuff in your birth chart, you know, like what you're supposed to have, you know, who, you know, stuff like that. And they do things to come up against you because, you know, they just like they want to swap destinies. Like they feel like, why her or why him? Why that can't be me? You know what I'm saying? That's having a child that's, you know, high honor coming into this world. You know what I'm saying? They like want what you got. That's been coming out a lot too. I can't make it up. What's this, Spirit? Clarify expectation. Yeah. See what I'm saying? This child, and it's landing on this child. This child is coming, you know what I'm saying? Basically, shit from the Most High. I can't make it up. This is giving me like a soul contract. You know what I'm saying? That this child took on some sort of assignment, you know what I'm saying, to come here, you know what I mean, on this 3D plane to journey here, okay? And whoever her mother is, she know that she's like, if you pregnant, collective, if there's some type of feminine out there that's pregnant and you watching this channel, this is your confirmation that your child, okay, that you're having, when you have your child, this child is of high honor, like high rank. And this child is coming into the world to straighten something out with a false person. This child is journeying here for something. Wow. Give me one on high honor, Spirit. I ain't never had no reading like that, man. Wow. Give me one on high honor, Spirit. What is the energy of high honor? What is the energy of high honor? Yeah, once again, this child is coming into the world, collective, to change something. And it's giving me like he or she is the only one that can do this. Or he or she is the one that the Most High chose. Okay? Is what it's giving me. Because of what all of what they've done, okay, in the past. It's also giving me that when this child comes into this world, that this feminine energy is expecting, okay. She it's most likely she's gonna be a life path number 9. Okay. Now, say this video, okay, Divine Feminine, if you are pregnant and you do end up having your child, whatever that is, and you do her birth chart and you realize that she's a life path number 9, because you don't understand what a life path number 9 is. A life path number 9 is an old soul. Okay? A life path number 9 is a person that basically reincarnated 9 times to come here. Like this ain't no easy, you know what I'm saying, task for most people. But people that are of high honor, you know what I'm saying, and protected, they come here to make the change. You know what I'm saying? This could even be you, collective. You know what I'm saying? You could be this child. You know? This is just giving me past energy too. This is something that happened in the past, man. This could have to deal with your parents, okay? You know, a marriage of some sort, you know, some sort of courtship with, you know, ancestors, you know, picking the child, you know, after so many generations pass, they're like, oh, this is gonna be the child, the change, you know what I'm saying? Some deceptive and false energy, okay, is what it's giving me. Because if your grandparents or something like that, or your parents were spiritual, you know what I'm saying, they could know, you know, that you was the one that was gonna be high honor and that was gonna change something. The moment you journeyed here, that's when the plot started happening. Even when I false person spirit. Yeah, this has to do with some sort of tangible things, man. This is also giving me inheritance. This is giving me inheritance energy, man. This is why this child is coming back. This child of high honor, okay, high rank. To change, you know what I'm saying, a situation that a false person was engaged in pertaining to a house. Now, this could be your own family, collective, because courtship is out here, okay? Okay? You know what I'm saying? This could have been like a great, 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 great grandfather, great, 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 great grandmother, okay? That had spiritual gifts, okay? That knew esoteric knowledge, you know what I'm saying? And they said, okay, this generation, this child, you know what I'm saying, is going to come into the world, going to journey into the world to make a change about a false person energy pertaining to some sort of inheritance. Okay, you was the right person for the job. Is what Spirit just told me. What's at the bottom of the deck? Yeah. Now somebody is concerned about this, man. And with this 33 being an ascended master number, this is giving me a masculine knew something all along. He knew about the prophecy, you know what I'm saying, over this court shit. He knew what was gonna happen. I don't know, man. Take it how it resonates, man. You'll be surprised, man, how deep this can get. You know what I'm saying? The Matrix is real, y'all. You know, you have to have an open mind when dealing with this. And only take what resonates. Only take what resonates. If you can't have a child, whether that be man or a woman, then this is not your message. Okay? But I'm getting that whoever this um energy of being somebody being an expectation, she could be 28, she could have been born February, or she could have been born in August. Okay, or something significant happened in those months. But 2 and 8 is 10. It is October, okay? And with this 18, okay, something could take place on the 18th of this month. Something pertaining to somebody that's journeying, okay, coming here with high spiritual rank to put a false person in place and take back something that should have never been taken. And that got a lot of people riled up. I can't make it up. What's the overall message? See how this just fell? What's this? Yeah. Okay. But this man, this just fell. I was just this fell right out. So it's relevant to this right now. Okay. With this main female coming out falling on his house, it's giving me that it's giving me that a feminine energy was chosen for this house. It's like your ancestors left you a house because you was the chosen one. You know what I'm saying? With this too, it's not only like an alignment number, but it's also like a high priestess number. It was like you was chosen to take something back that was rightfully yours, okay, and your ancestors, okay, and like in yours, okay. This child, okay, the energy of this child, okay, could be you, collective. And now, once you finally woke up, okay, you became the main female, okay. Take it how it resonates, okay. You could like roses, okay. You could like flowers in general, okay. You could wear pearls, okay. You could live, you know what I'm saying? You could be like you could be living well right now, but it's a main female is here that has high honor to change the outcome of a house in the reverse, all to do with a false person. Now, this false person could be a Leo, okay? She could like wearing the color red, okay? She could be connected to some sort of sorority, like some sort of groups, okay? Something like that. But the main female is popping out here having high honor, okay? So this child could also even be here now. I'm saying you could be this child collected by take out resonates. But it's a specific message for somebody that's expecting to have a child. You could be actually 9 months right now, and you could be due any day. But Spirit said October 18th. If you pregnant, you gonna have your child October 18th. And this child then journeyed to this realm to change something. And she was only chosen because her high honor rank to put a false person in place. Okay? It also could have been prophesied through your lineage. Because with this court shit out here, you know what I'm saying? They could have been highly intelligent, highly spiritual. Okay? They could have manifested, this ending because they knew whoever your relatives are, your lineage collective, they knew a false person was gonna come up against you because they chose you to be the main female. Okay, they chose you to be the main one because of who you were in the spiritual realm. You were somebody that had high honor. Matter of fact, let me clarify. Let me clarify the tarot. Who is this false person? Okay, Spirit. Who is this false person? And I'm going to wrap this up, guys.